Hello. Okay, so this is another video which is going to be slightly longer, and this is for Dad and Megan. Okay, so I've got music playing in the background, I've got my speaker on, and you might need a chair as well. So I'm going to start this off nice and slow. Only do what you can do. We're going to do floor work, and we are going to do standing work, and we're going to do some chair work. Okay, so we're going to open up into the top of the body first. So welcome to Foxtails Fitness. This is my shed, and we're going to take a nice big deep breath in from here and a nice big deep breath out. Okay, so when I get ready for exercise, so nice big deep breath in and a nice big deep breath. Okay, so we're going to start with the shoulders. So keeping your arms down by your sides, I want you to gently roll your shoulders forward. Okay, so just follow along with this video as well. So gently lifting the shoulders up towards the ears and rolling them gently in front. Good. Okay, so we're going to pause here. Okay, so reset the shoulders, just give like a wee shake. Then we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. So you're going to roll those shoulders up towards your ears and you're going to roll them back. Okay, you don't want to roll them too far back. Okay, so just gentle in this position here, back and forward. That's it. So just going for a couple of these. Relax your breath as well. Be careful not to hold your breath in, okay, because sometimes we can hold our breath and we don't want to do that. So you're going to take your hands and you're going to hug your shoulders. You're going to open the chest. You're going to lightly press your chest out, okay, and then you're going to hug back in again. Okay, so just opening the chest out, hugging the chest in and opening out again. Okay, so just from the side, you're just hugging the shoulders and you're opening the chest like this. Okay, perfect. So you're going to relax that down. So we're going to work into the neck. Okay, we want to be really gentle with this. So you're going to keep your chin facing forward. You're just going to turn your head to the side. Okay, you're going to bring it back to the middle and you're going to turn it to the opposite direction. Okay, you might feel some stiffness in here. You might feel a bit of crunching. That is completely normal. Don't overdo the twist here. We just want a gentle twist from side to side to get a bit of neck movement. Okay, you're going to drop your chin now to your chest and you're going to lift up and you're going to look up gently at the sky. Don't tip too far back, just a slight tip and then tip back, and then I just want you to shake your head out from side to side. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to work a wee bit into the full body. You're going to lift your hands up, okay, to where it feels comfortable at the moment, and then you're going to reach down and you're going to reach towards the toes. Okay, so we're going to take a wee stretch here. Now don't reach down to the toes if you can't, just lift your shoulders up as high as feels comfortable, and then you're going to reach down, so bending the knees and then towards the floor and then back up again. Now if you can go lower as you progress, and you can bend and reach towards the toes, and if you feel that you can stretch the arms higher up and then lower down. Okay, so just stretching here and stretching back up again. Perfect. So we're going to go for that one more time. So you're going to stretch down towards the feet and then you're going to bring it back up again. Good. Then you're going to just relax your hands down by your sides. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to try the hip swivel again. Okay, so to do the hip swivel, you're going to pop your hands on your hips. Okay, we want to be using this area. Okay, so the hips. So you're going to stand and you're going to sway your hips forward and sway your hips back. Okay, so you're swaying forward, we're going in the same direction, okay, on one side. So just little sways here, okay, and then from the front it's like this. So we're just swaying around in a circle. Okay, so you're going to pause. Okay, relax your hands down by your sides, give yourself a wee rest, and then we're going to swap and we're going to do the opposite direction. So hands here, you're going to roll round, nice and gentle, okay? Just like this. Same again, but we're going in the opposite direction, okay? Just like that. Perfect. Okay. You're going to relax your hands by your sides. Now, depending on how you feel and if one side is sore at the moment, you're going to go for a stretch across the body. So you're going to have one hand down the side of your body. You're going to lift and you're going to just reach here, okay? So just here. So we're stretching this bit. So you should feel it inside here. We're going to reach back down to the other side. You're going to lift and you're going to stretch towards the other side as well, okay? And then you're going to bring it back down. Good. Okay, so we're going to go one more on each side. So slight bend here. Soften the knees as well. Okay, so you don't want to be keeping the knees straight here. You want to soften the knees and gentle and relax to the top. That's it. Perfect. Good. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to just do a little march on the spot. Okay, so like a toy soldier, we're just going to lift the arms up and down. Okay, so just lifting the arms up and down to get a wee nice stretch. Good. So you should be feeling a wee bit warm in the body. We're going to work into the wrists now. So you're going to take your wrists, you're going to place them into fists. You're going to roll them round in one direction. Give them a good shake out. Then you're going to close them into fists and you're going to roll them the opposite direction now, okay? And then you're going to roll these out. So you can either hold on to a wall or you can try and stand straight. What you're going to do is you're going to lift your leg up and you're going to just pull it in a wee bit here. So if you have the door frame in the living room or a door frame or a wall somewhere, or even place a chair in this position and have the chair like so, preferably the hard chair, not a closing up chair. Hold it here and you can lift the leg up like this and then place it back down on the floor. Slight bend in the leg on this side, so you're just lifting and repeating down, okay? So it's going to look like this at the side. So you lift and then you place the leg back down on the floor. So we're still on the same side at the moment. Lift and relax, okay? So you're going to spin the chair to the opposite direction. Hand goes on here. You're going to lift and you're going to relax, okay? So if you feel that you can do this a wee bit more, you can lift here and you can relax back down and you can swap between positions, okay? So we're still just lifting the foot at the moment, okay? So just we'll go one more on this side. You can control the hand up and down as well, okay? So we're now going to take a seat in a chair, okay? So if you both grab a chair, you're going to sit on the chair, okay? Now you want to sit towards the edge of the chair. So you don't want to have your back against the chair. You want to sit in this position here. So halfway on the chair so your glutes are sat on the chair, okay? So we're going to be sat in that position. So pause the video, get comfortable, and then get ready for the next round, okay? So you'll have paused the video and now you're back. So you're going to lift your leg straight towards the other knee, okay? So one at a time here. So you're lifting your leg just up like this and back down. Now this is tougher than it looks, okay? You're going to feel it right in here, okay? So we're lifting one more time and then back down. And then we're going to go to the other side now, okay? So same again, you don't have to hold on to the chair if you don't want to, but just have your hands down by your sides. Lift, straighten, and back down again, okay? So lift, straighten, and back down. You'll be feeling it right in here. Quite a tough one, this one. It works right into the quads. You don't have to do squats to work the quads, so you can sit on a chair and work the quads. Last one. And relax. Perfect, good. Okay, so we're going to come up to standing. So I want you to push the feet in the floor, use your hands and bring yourself up, okay? And I want you to sit back down again. So you're going to sit in the chair Good. And then you're gonna come back up again, okay? So it should be feeling warm. One more time. You're gonna sit down in the chair and then you're gonna come back up again, like so, and relax, okay? Just tap here, okay? If you have any water, have a wee sip of water at the moment as well. So just relax the body, just give the hands a wee shake, and then we're gonna slap the body, okay, with our hands. So we're gonna use our hands here, and then you're gonna just like this. So you're just hitting with the back of your hands, okay? So this is a nice, gentle, therapeutic stretch. So you just like this, side to side, and relax, okay? So last part, we're going to come down to the floor, okay? So this is going to be slightly more challenging, and what we're going to do is we are going to do a wee bit into the hips and we're going to do a wee bit into the legs, okay? So I'm just going to tilt this down a tiny bit. So find a space and then sit down on the floor, okay? You want to sit with your legs flat on the floor in this position here, okay? And then what we're going to do is you're going to, this might be slightly uncomfortable to sit like this as well, but the sitting on the floor actually helps, okay? So it helps us like mobility wise. You're going to take one leg and you're just going to just lift it up, hug the knee in and place the foot on the floor, okay? And then you're going to pop that leg back down again. You're going to do the same on the other side. So you're going to lift it up like this, pop it down on the floor, and then swap directions, okay? So we're just going to go for a couple of these. So you're down, and then you're down, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to lie on our back, okay? So I want you to lie on your back, on the floor, okay? And exactly what you just did before, but I want you to hug the knee gently towards the chest, okay? You're not hugging it in tightly, you're just hugging it in gently, okay? So just like so, and then back down to the floor. This might feel a bit uncomfortable to begin with, but the more often you do it, the easier it will feel, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is you're going to bring your feet back to the floor, okay? And then you're going to pop your legs into a wider stance. So you're going to have your knees at a wide position. You're going to place your hands on your chest, okay? And you're going to drop both your hips to one side of the floor, okay? Then you're going to bring them back up to the middle, and then you're going to drop them to the other side, okay? So you're just here, and you're just here, okay? So you're lift, and then you're lift, okay? And then you can relax, okay? So best way to get out of this position as well is if you're feeling a bit stiff, is just drop both your hips towards the side like this, and then use this hand to just press yourself back up into a seated position with feet on the floor, and then you can start to come back up to a standing position. Use a chair if you need help to get back up again, and then we're just going to stand, okay? We're just going to just tap just to recover, roll the shoulders back, take a nice big deep breath in and out, good, and in and out. Cool, well done guys. That was a very long video, almost 15 minutes long. Just do this daily and let me know how you're feeling at the end of it, and if you need any modifications for any other exercises, and I will send you to another video again soon. Thank you, bye.